Tenkasu is the crumbs made of deep-fried flour batter commonly used in Japanese cuisine. Some people call this condiment Agedama, which has a literal meaning of fried ball, and they're also referred to as tempura flakes. Making them is pretty easy, although you can simply buy the ready-made used packages at the market or online. These crunchies are simple, yet they can complement so many dishes. Sometimes people call it tempura flakes because these flaky bits are made of tempura batter. However, the majority of Japanese choose to keep calling it tenkasu. Now there are so many kinds of dishes that can go perfectly with tempura flakes. You can sprinkle them as toppings on udon, ramen or yakisoba. Tenkasu can also elevate some savory pancakes like okonomiyaki and monyayaki with its sense of crunchiness inside the soft batter. Tenkasu and agedama are exactly the same things, but people from different regions in Japan call these tempura scraps by a different name. Tenkasu is used in the western parts of Japan, whereas agedama is used in the eastern parts. Tenkasu is made of wheat flour, potato starch, shrimp flakes, a little dashi soup, and rice vinegar. Tenkasu is flakes of the tempura batter, and those are the exact ingredients for tempura batter. They are then deep fried in vegetable oil. The word tenkasu is from ten, which stands for tempura, and kasu, which means scraps of waste. Hence, tenkasu has a literal meaning of tempura scraps. According to history, it is indeed the scraps you get from cooking tempura. As you put the tempura into the wok, you will notice how some bits of the coating batter will split away. It then forms crumbs that are scattered on the surface of the oil. To cook the next batch of tempura, you need to scoop all these crumbs first to clear out the oil in your wok. After finishing cooking tempura, people will end up with a small portion of tempura scraps. They taste so delicious that people think it's a shame to throw them away. Hence, they started using them as toppings and extra ingredients for many dishes. Tenkasu can be quite a bother to cook because it takes some effort if you're not already making tempura, not to mention how cooking it would require some special techniques to make it right. The easiest way to stock up on tenkasu in your kitchen is to buy it pre-made, and there are some brands that provide packaged ready-to-use tenkasu in a plastic package. A lot of people prefer this because it's a convenient choice. If you consider buying a pack of those ready tenkasu, here are some of the most popular brands to check out. The most popular instant tenkasu brand is Otofuku. It has the perfect crunchiness and savory taste. And there are a few more, I'll link to them below. There's tempura batter mix. The batter used in tenkasu is similar to the batter used for tempura coating. The only difference is that you need to add beaten eggs in the batter to use as a tempura coating, and they're not needed for tenkasu. For easier preparation, many manufacturers provide the tempura batter mix flour, like Kikkoman tempura batter mix. It is possible to make your tenkasu from the scratch at home. These ingredients are common to find in the market, and the process is quite simple. The ingredients are 3.5 ounces of wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of potato starch, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and 6.5 ounces of thin dashi soup, chilled, vegetable oil for deep frying. Put all the dry ingredients in a bowl and mix them well. Then pour in the wet ingredients while keep stirring the batter until they get evenly mixed. Turn on the stove and wait for the oil to get hot. Then scoop the batter using chopsticks and spread it onto the hot oil by pouring it in a circular motion above the wok. The batter will separate instantly and pop up the surface like bubbles. Scoop all of the tenkasu with a wire mesh strainer before they turn overcooked and let all of the oil drip out. Place the tenkasu on a plate lined with a paper towel to get all of the extra oil absorbed. Wait until the tenkasu dry and are on regular room temperature, and then store your tenkasu in a perfectly sealed container. It can either be a jar or a Ziploc plastic bag. And that's it. Hope this video has helped you with your cooking. I have another great video for you about colorful furikake seasoning. You should check that out over here as well. Also subscribe to hear more from us at bitemybun.com or search Google for Bite My Bun Tenkasu for all of our information on this topic. I've been Joost, your host, and thanks so much for watching us.